Imagine buying millions of dollars of television advertising space just to look into the camera and tell the entire world that your product is absolutely terrible. In 2009, that is exactly what the executives at Domino's Pizza did. They didn't hire actors, and they didn't mince words. They looked at their customers and explicitly admitted that their pizza crust tasted like cardboard and their sauce tasted like cheap ketchup. To the business world, this looked like an act of corporate suicide. No company in history had ever tanked their own reputation on primetime television. But this brutal, multi-million-dollar confession wasn't a mistake. It was a calculated, desperate gamble to save a dying empire. And what happened next completely flipped the business world upside down. To understand why Domino's had to commit public harakiri, you have to look at how they built their empire in the first place. Back in the 1960s, a man named Tom Monahan bought a small, failing pizzeria in Michigan. He quickly realized a fundamental truth about human nature. When people order fast food, they value speed and convenience far more than gourmet quality. So, Tom built Domino's on a single, legendary promise: delivery in 30 minutes or it's free. It was a total game changer. Domino's engineered their entire business model around this clock. They invented specialized conveyor belt ovens, used pre-frozen ingredients that could be slapped together in seconds, and hired aggressive drivers to speed through neighborhood streets. The strategy worked brilliantly. For decades, Domino's expanded at a breakneck pace, spreading across the globe and converting speed into billions of dollars. But as the company focused entirely on beating the clock, they made a fatal error. They completely forgot about the food. By the late 2000s, the world had changed. The internet had arrived, and social media gave consumers a massive megaphone. Suddenly, the fact that your pizza arrived in 29 minutes didn't matter if it tasted completely unedible. Online, Domino's became the ultimate laughingstock. In consumer taste tests, they tied for dead last with frozen pizzas you could buy at a gas station. Then, in 2009, the absolute worst-case scenario happened. Two employees uploaded a video to YouTube showing themselves doing disgusting, unsanitary things to the food before sending it out for delivery. The video went massively viral, gaining millions of views in days. The brand was paralyzed. Domino's stock price plummeted to a pathetic $3 per share. Customers were completely repulsed, sales collapsed, and the company was staring down total financial ruin. The speed playbook was officially dead. That is when a new CEO named Patrick Doyle took the reins. He knew that the standard corporate response, posting a corporate apology and offering a generic buy one, get one free coupon, would not save them. The brand was too toxic. They needed a pivot so radical that it bordered on madness. Doyle decided to launch the Pizza Turnaround campaign. He took the absolute harshest, most brutal critiques from real customers on Twitter and plastered them across national television commercials. The company essentially bullied itself on a massive stage. But the commercial didn't end with self-pity. Doyle appeared on screen and promised that Domino's was completely throwing away its 49-year-old pizza recipe. Behind the scenes, the corporate kitchens became a war zone. Chefs completely redesigned the pizza from scratch. They experimented with dozens of cheeses, added a bold kick of red pepper to the sauce, and completely remade the dough, infusing the crust with garlic oil and rich herbs. They literally sent chefs to the houses of the internet's harshest critics to hand-deliver the new pizza and ask for their honest feedback on camera. The gamble paid off spectacularly. The public was so shocked by the company's raw honesty that millions of people ordered a pizza just to see if it was actually still terrible. It wasn't. It was genuinely good. Within just one quarter, sales exploded by over 14%, marking one of the greatest single-quarter turnarounds in restaurant history. But the transformation didn't stop at the kitchen. Doyle realized that to keep winning, Domino's needed to lean into its original identity as a convenience pioneer. He announced that Domino's was no longer just a pizza place. It was a tech company that happened to sell pizza. They poured millions into developing the pizza tracker, letting customers see the exact stage of their order in real time. They made it possible to order a pizza by simply texting a pizza emoji, ordering through smartwatches, or even via voice assistants. Today, Domino's is the largest pizza chain on the planet. If you had invested $1,000 into Domino's stock when they were airing those self-destructive "our food is cardboard" commercials, your investment would have outperformed tech giants like Apple, Amazon, and Google over the next decade. The story of Domino's proves a vital lesson in modern business. When your product is failing, masking it with slick marketing and clever PR is a temporary bandage on a bullet wound. True corporate comebacks require the immense courage to look your flaws dead in the eye, admit them to the world, and completely destroy your past to build a better future.